It's 50 random facts time, your weekly shot of weirdness and wonder. Let's jump right in. Snails sport two pairs of tentacles. Long ones with eyes for vision and shorter ones for smell and touch. A slow-moving sensory superstructure in miniature. Arachibutyrophobia is the uncommon fear of peanut butter sticking to the roof of the mouth. Often tied to choking anxiety, it turns a beloved snack into a sticky, psychological challenge. Violin bows rely on horsehair from tails to create friction and sound. Every drawn note is powered by centuries of equine contribution, turning simple strands into the voice of orchestras worldwide. Egypt, unified around 3100 BCE, is one of the world's oldest civilizations. Writing, monumental architecture, and scientific advances from the Nile's banks continue to influence global culture millennia later. Horses can't vomit due to esophageal and stomach anatomy, which unfortunately makes digestive issues like colic particularly dangerous. A graceful creature on the surface, but with strict internal rules that can't bend. Around 5% of adults talk in their sleep during REM or non-REM stages. Usually harmless, it's a nocturnal surprise show for anyone nearby, triggered by stress, fatigue, or medication, turning slumber into whispered performances. Yuma, Arizona basks in over 4,000 hours of sunshine annually, ranking among the world's sunniest spots. Solar farms thrive, crops flourish, and the desert gleams, contrasting starkly with polar regions where darkness reigns for months. Phasmophobia, the fear of ghosts, triggers chills, anxiety, and flighty instincts in darkness or spooky stories. Culture, imagination, and survival instincts team up, reminding us that belief in the supernatural can be wired deep into human experience. Female hummingbirds craft tiny, flexible nests using spider silk, moss, and other soft materials. About 1.5 inches wide, these camouflaged cradles hide eggs and chicks, proving that even the smallest architects in nature prioritize stealth, security, and comfort. Supersonic jets don't just fly fast, they boom. Literally, their shockwave sonic booms can shatter windows and rattle nerves, which is why most countries frown upon letting these skyrockets scream over cities, keeping their mind-blowing speed mostly in open, unpopulated skies. Earth produces enough food to feed everyone, yet hunger persists due to poverty, distribution challenges, and political instability. Supply isn't the problem, equity is. The moon's gravity makes you about 0.48 grams lighter per 100 kilograms when overhead. Tiny and fleeting, it's barely noticeable, but technically, you're slightly less grounded every lunar cycle. Shark attacks on humans are usually mistakes. Swimmers get mistaken for seals. Most sharks release humans after realizing the mix-up, reminding us that even apex predators sometimes misread the menu. Those squishy pug faces are the result of selective breeding, but behind the cuteness lurk breathing troubles and dental problems. It's proof that chasing looks can come with serious health baggage, even for dogs. Children taste flavors more intensely than adults thanks to extra taste buds, which gradually diminish over time. Sweet, sour, or spicy bites hit younger tongues harder, turning every meal into a vivid sensory adventure. Stephen Clark carved a pumpkin in 16.47 seconds, setting a world record with precision and speed. Jack-o'-lantern art became extreme sport, proving that pumpkins aren't just festive. They're a canvas for astonishing human dexterity. Ever see tiny sparks when rubbing your eyes? Those are phosphenes, a quirky trick of the retina. Mechanical stimulation of cells creates flashes of light with no sun, bulbs, or screens involved. A private light show inside your own eyeballs. German chocolate cake is not German. It's named after Samuel German's 1852 chocolate. It combines layers coconut and pecans. Popularized by a 1957 newspaper recipe, it became an iconic American dessert, proving a little chocolate and history can create lasting sweetness. Japan's Panawave cult feared electromagnetic waves from everyday devices, donning all white and covering possessions in cloth to stay protected. Laundry machines, TVs, even phones became sources of paranoia in a surreal blend of fashion, faith, and high-tech fear. As 1999 ticked toward the millennium, the Y2K bug panic had people hoarding canned beans, bottled water, and emergency supplies like modern-day prepper warriors, bracing for a digital apocalypse that, in the end, proved more rumor than reality. But oh, what a shopping spree it was. Humans are the only species with chins. Their exact function is debated, maybe aiding speech, chewing, or facial aesthetics, but they certainly make our faces unmistakably human. Everyone's tongue is unique, with grooves and ridges as distinctive as fingerprints. This biological signature has led scientists to explore tongues as quirky potential biometric identifiers. Freeze your candle before lighting, and the wax burns slower, drips less, and lasts longer. A small hack with big returns. Your flickering ambience becomes cleaner, calmer, and just a little more magical. Human blood has salinity similar to seawater, a relic from our marine ancestors. This balance is vital for nerve signals, hydration, and muscle function, a liquid reminder that we still carry the sea in our veins. Smiling, even when forced, releases dopamine, serotonin, and endorphins, lifting mood and reducing stress. Physical action shapes emotion, proving that sometimes happiness isn't just felt, it's performed one grin at a time. If you're loving these facts, smash that like button. It fuels the facts and keeps them coming. The human microbiome is a bustling metropolis of bacteria, fungi, and viruses living alongside our cells. It digests food, fights pathogens, and even influences mood, tiny organisms running essential services inside our bodies 24/7. SOS wasn't shorthand. It's a brilliant Morse pattern. Easy to remember, simple to transmit, universally recognizable, and a life-saving reminder that clarity beats clever abbreviations in emergencies. In 2019, an Israeli man robbed two banks using a painted avocado as a fake grenade, walking away with around $8,000 before the law caught up. It's a reminder that criminal creativity sometimes borders on absurdity, though consequences are never far behind. Brazil's Snake Island looks like a tropical dream, until you learn it's crawling with thousands of golden lancehead vipers, some of the deadliest snakes in the world. It's so dangerous, the government banned visitors. Basically, it's paradise for snakes and nobody else. In 1844, William Miller's followers sold their belongings, donned white robes, and waited for the world to end. Spoiler, it didn't. Dubbed the Great Disappointment, it remains one of history's most awkward, my bad moments, like RSVPing to the apocalypse and finding out it was canceled. Romans believed lemons could counter poison, but in reality, they were mainly preservative powerhouses and a natural vitamin C source, a tangy myth turned practical culinary tool. The U.S. Postal Service handles about 43% of the world's mail, operating over 30,000 locations. For more than 2 centuries, it has connected remote communities, proving logistics can be heroic. Theodore Roosevelt became the youngest U.S. president at 42 after McKinley's assassination. Youthful energy and bold decisions cemented his legacy, proving age isn't a barrier to leaving a historical mark. Falling coconuts kill an estimated 150 people every year, more than sharks. So while beachgoers fear fins in the water, the real danger might be hanging above your head, waiting to drop like nature's own bowling ball. Koalas sleep 20 to 22 hours daily, digesting low-calorie eucalyptus leaves. These tree-hugging nap champions conserve energy while slowly turning tough foliage into life-sustaining nutrients. A furry lesson in extreme efficiency. Helium is abundant in the universe but rare on Earth. Essential for MRI machines and scientific experiments, terrestrial reserves are non-renewable and dwindling, turning a light, invisible gas into a precious, irreplaceable resource. Some toasters have gone full magic. They can imprint your face on a toast. Breakfast becomes a personalized art project, letting you munch on mini-me slices or gift someone a crispy selfie, combining culinary creativity with pure, whimsical fun. Psychopathy may involve unusual emotional or sensory processing, though the scent connection is a myth. Scientists are still exploring the brain's quirks, reminding us that not every behavioral oddity comes with a sniff test or a clear biological fingerprint. Saying "bless you" isn't just politeness, it started as a spiritual safeguard. Sneezes were once thought to expel evil spirits or signal illness, especially during plague times, turning a common gesture into a historically serious superstition wrapped in everyday etiquette. Before memes and social media, people obsessed over a squiggly pixel snake on early 2000s phones, twisting and turning it across the screen for hours, chasing that sweet, addictive high score while silently cursing every wall collision. Simple graphics, endless frustration, timeless nostalgia. The middle fingernail tends to grow the fastest, though your age, genetics, and health tweak the pace. A subtle detail, but proof that even tiny body parts follow their own secret rhythms. Lachanophobia, also called lachanophobia, is the fear of vegetables. For sufferers, a salad isn't a snack, it's a stress test, turning leafy greens and root veggies into anxiety-inducing adversaries. 6-year-olds laugh around 300 times daily, while adults average 15 to 100 laughs. Childhood is a joy marathon, with giggles, snickers, and belly laughs outpacing grown-up chuckles in both frequency and delight. The cactus family boasts over 2,000 species, mostly from the Americas, ranging from tiny desert spikies to towering tree-like varieties. Adaptation is their superpower, thriving where other plants would wilt or vanish. Smiling relaxes facial muscles and lifts your mood, indirectly helping your skin by reducing tension, stress, and those worry lines. Happiness literally shows on your face, proving that joy can be both cosmetic and contagious. Hawaii is unique among U.S. states with a single statewide school district, streamlining education across all islands and ensuring centralized management and uniform access to resources for every student, from Kauai to the Big Island. Twilight fans know the stares are eternal. Cumulatively, the film's prolonged gazes could last several minutes across the saga. Sparkly vampires and moody glances became a visual motif, teaching audiences that sometimes the eyes really do have it. Clippy, Microsoft's animated office assistant, popped up with helpful advice that was often less helpful than it was annoying. Users spent countless hours clicking "no thanks," while a paperclip with googly eyes tried earnestly to fix their word processing woes. In 2016, New Orleans got a whimsical visitor. An anonymous artist placed a giant Pikachu statue, looking like aged bronze, in a park fountain. It wasn't advertising or cosplay. It was public art meeting mischief, brightening the city with a splash of electric yellow mystery. In 2020 Brooklyn, squirrels apparently attended ninja school, reportedly leaping at and sometimes biting unsuspecting humans. These bushy-tailed bandits brought a new level of chaos to city parks, proving urban wildlife can be charming, terrifying, and completely unpredictable, all before your morning coffee. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss next week's video, or check out the playlist on your screen for more facts. See you next time.